Good afternoon. My name is Sister Shawn Lyons, and I'm an apostle of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And in meeting Father Babbitt last weekend, he asked if we might think a little bit about grace and grace in our lives. And what came to me, I guess through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, was the song that I'm sure most of us are familiar with, called Amazing Grace. And if I can just read to you perhaps the American translation of words, but it is a song that truly illustrates God's amazing grace in my life. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved and set me free. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. The Lord has promised good to me, His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. And I think that speaks so much to each and every one of us when we think of how God has touched our lives. And again, it's so much easier when we look back in retrospect to see, when I think of my own life, as I think St. Paul says in his letter to the Corinthians, you know, I'm not the most intelligent, I'm not the most clever, I'm not the most wealthy, and yet I think that God has given me a tremendous amount of graces that have enabled me to meet so many wonderful people, to go so many places, to have so many experiences that have helped me to grow, helped me to widen my perspectives, have helped me to come to a greater love and appreciation of God and of my faith. And so I say, God, I am not worthy, and yet grace doesn't really count or look at worthiness. God is just so abundant and so generous in His gifts. And once again, as I look back, all I can say is that I am so extremely grateful for the many graces that God has touched my life with.